It is time for the world's biggest fan convention. Look at the people there, they're like little ants. There's just so many of them. So the ticket line is non-existent. It took us 20 seconds to get it. I heard that if you come early, it'll take you like hours. We just came at 2:30, so we have literally 1.5 hours until it's closed. But that's how we got the PM ticket, which is cheaper. It's 1,000 yen. Otherwise, if you come in the morning, it's 1,500 yen. And while we have come here for some previous events like the Design Festa or the Handmade in Japan Festival, those only happened in one part of Tokyo Big Sight. Well, this convention is covering every part of Tokyo Big Sight. Walking up the stairs, outside we had a huge cosplay area, which feels kind of insane considering how hot it is outside and how long I imagine they have to stay outside. Because this isn't like AX where everybody gathers next to the parking lot and shows off their costumes and people ask to take pictures. This is like kind of eerily corporate. Cosplayers have like a box or a square and the photographers line up and just stand in line waiting to take a picture of them. First up, we entered the South Hall, which was really normal. It was mostly just filled with corporate booths, kind of like exhibitors hall during Anime Expo. You had some games there, though not that many. It was mostly just merch and some events, like I saw VTubers talking, and I'm pretty sure they were live, but well, they were Japanese, so I have no idea. This kind of feels like Anime Expo a bit, because there's just so many people like walking by, but the main difference between Anime Expo and this is that here, the people seem to be very nervous, just moving very quickly, while in Anime Expo, everything's just moving very slowly. It was also much more linear than expected. There were like clear paths that you were supposed to take, which kind of makes everything much easier as well. Though at one point we needed to get to a different place in the building, but instead of just crossing a line, we had to go outside from the other direction, walk around the building and come inside again, which took like 10 minutes. Next up is the West Hall, which is kind of the same. More booths, more merch, more people. And yeah, it's a bit hot. So hot in fact that the official comiket Twitter account posted a tutorial on how to stay alive during the convention. Like you have to prepare before the event by taking a hot bath once every 2 days for heat acclimation, bringing ice packs, wearing loose clothes. They even had to state that you have to drink 2 cups of water when you wake up. We have now entered the East Hall. This is where all the individual people were instead of the corporate people. But even then, the whole hall split into like multiple different sections. Like to my surprise, it wasn't just comics, but also handcrafted stuff as well. And we even noticed 2 stores that we've seen during auto festivals. Like this place is the same store we saw during Handcraft in Japan and where I got this ring from. And then they also had a cosplay section where like people who do cosplay kind of shout out their own website. And of course, you know, the main thing that a lot of people come here for, that takes a lot of room, but which I can't show any of just in case, because it's not gonna be acceptable on YouTube. If you want to take one of these taxis home, well, that's the line, which actually wraps around, and there's a woman at the back there holding the line. So this is like 200 people trying to get a taxi. But that's all for Comiket. It was an interesting experience, but I don't think I'll do it again. There wasn't just that many things that I was interested in, and I'd rather visit the handcraft events because those are like just all the cool stuff. But that's all for today as well, so I'll see you in tomorrow's vlog. Bye bye.